Hey everybody, this is our Network 208 Week 6 lab, site-to-site IPSec VPNs. We get an introduction and then 3 different sections that we're looking at. IPSec parameters on Edge 1, Edge 2, and then verifying the VPN. This lab is based on the Week 4 lab, but you don't have to worry if you didn't finish it yet. No worries, because this just starts up at the end of Lab 4. Configure and verify NAT for given network requirements was that lab. And you'll only be using a few of the systems listed in the equipment setup. Only use the equipment specified in this lab. Ignore all other equipment connected to the routers. Okay, so here's our addressing table and how everything should be set up. We're going to verify connectivity throughout the network, configure the router Edge 1 to support site-to-site IPsec VPN with NY Edge 2. The network topology shows multiple routers, of which you will be using 3. Task is to configure routers NY Edge 1, NY Edge 2 to support site-to-site IPsec VPN. When traffic flows from their respective LANs, the IPsec VP tunnel is from router NY Edge 1 to router NY Edge 2 via NY WAN 1. NY-WAN 1 acts as a pass-through and has no knowledge of the VPN. IPsec provides secure transmission of sensitive information over unprotected networks such as the Internet. IPsec acts as a network layer protecting and authenticating IP packets between participating IPsec devices, peers, such as the Cisco routers. Okay, here's our Phase 1 policy parameters. Bolded parameters are defaults. Only unbolded parameters have to be configured. Okay, so we'll start with testing connectivity. So we're going to ping from the PC to NY Edge 2's G01 interface. So I'll come down to the PC, which is off, and power it on. Okay, so I'll go to the command prompt on the PC and ping 192.168.3.1. Okay, so that is successful. Now we're on to step 2, identifying interesting traffic on NY Edge 1. We'll configure an access list 110 to identify traffic from the LAN on NY Edge 1 to the LAN on NY Edge 2 as interesting. This interesting traffic will trigger the IPsec VPN to be implemented whenever there is traffic between NY Edge 1 and NY Edge 2 LANs. All other traffic sourced from the LANs will not be encrypted. Remember that due to implicit denial, there is no need to configure or deny any statement. Okay, so we'll go to NY Edge 1. And that was cool. In the other lab, they had links. You could click on them and it went right to that device. I knew that was too good to be true. NY Edge 1. And let's see what prompt we're at. So we need to configure terminal to get in configuration mode and set our access -list 110 permit IP 192.168.16.0 0.0.0.255 and 192.168.3.0. So 0.0.0.255. Configure the ISA KMP Phase 1 properties on NY Edge 2. Or no, on NY Edge 1. So we're still on NY Edge 1, and I spelled access wrong. Jeez Louise. I still didn't get that right somehow. Okay. So crypto CRYPTO ISA KMP policy 10 and encryption AES. And I'm going to expand this out so you can see authentication pre-share. Group 2. And we'll come back a level. Crypto ISA KMP key BP NPA 55 address 10.2.2. Okay, so now we'll create the transform set, VPN set to use ESP3DES and ESP SHA HMAC. Okay, so let me reset the size of this, and that is all one line. Crypto IP sec transform dash set VPN dash set ESP dash 3 des ESP dash dash HMAC. Oh, if only I could type. Life would be so much easier. I'm waiting for the day where I can just plug the computer, the keyboard into my brain, and no, I didn't. Then it'll just do what I think instead of what my fingers do. Exit. And now we need to create the crypto map VPN map that binds all of the phase 2 parameters together. crypto map, VPN map 10. IPSec dash ISA KMP. Description. VPN connection to NY Edge 2. Set peer 10.2.2.2. Set transform dash set to VPN dash set. Match address 110 and come out of it. Okay, now in step 5, we're going to bind the VPN map, crypto map, to the outgoing serial 001 interface. Okay, so we go to interface S001 and set our crypto map to VPN dash map. Now in task 2, we're going to configure the IPsec parameters on NY Edge 2. Configure the router NY Edge 2 to support site-to-site VPN on NY Edge 1. So now we'll configure reciprocating parameters on NY Edge 2. Configure the access list 110, identifying traffic from the LAN on NY Edge 2 to the LAN on NY Edge 1 as interesting. Alright, so now we're down on NY Edge 2. Usually it's Cisco and enable Cisco. Didn't ask for all of that, but now I have to get to configuration mode and spell it right this time. Access dash list 110 permit IP. I think the funny part is I hardly ever type the numbers wrong. It's always the words. And I probably just jinxed myself. Okay, see, I jinxed myself. Let me see if there was another one. Doesn't look like it. So, all right. So now we'll configure the crypto ISA KMP policy to properties on NY Edge 2 along with the shared crypto key VPN PA55. Okay, so crypto ISA KMP policy 10 encryption AES authentication pre-share. This is group 2. and exit, and then crypto ISA KMP key VPN PA55 address 10.1.1.2. Okay, so now we'll set up the VPN set, transform VPN set. Crypto IPSec. Transform dash set VPN dash set ESP dash 3dis ESP dash HMAC and exit. Okay, now we'll create the crypto map VPN map that binds all of the phase 2 parameters together. Use sequence number 10 and identify it as the IPSec ISA KMP map. Okay, so crypto map VPN dash map. Crypto map VPN map 10 IPSec with ISA KMP. Description, the VPN connection to NY Edge 1, not NY Edge 1. Set peer 10.1.1.2 and set transform dash set to VPN dash set and match address 110 and exit. Okay, finally we're going to bind the VPN map crypto map to the outgoing serial 001 interface. Crypto map VPN dash map. Okay, now we're on to the third task, which is verifying the IPSec VPN. So we'll verify the tunnel prior to interesting traffic. Issue the show crypto IPSec SA command on NY Edge 1. So we go up to NY Edge 1. And if I'm doing a show, I've got to come here, and they said do a show crypto. IPSec SA. Notice that the number of packets encapsulated, encrypted, and decapsulated and decrypted are all set to 0. Okay, so all of these are zeros. Okay, now we're coming back down to the PC. And again, we're going to ping the NY-Edge2G01 interface. On NY-Edge1, re-verify the show command or reissue the show command. And you should see now the 3 packets that did go through encapsulated, decapsulated. Hang on, NY-Edge1 ratio. And now notice that the number of packets is more than 0, indicating that the IPSec tunnel is working. So now we're going to go back and ping from the PC to WAN 1, which is 2.1. Come back to NY-Edge1. Reissue the command. And the number of packets didn't change because the traffic was not encrypted. Don't save any of the running configuration on any of the routers. If you have saved any configuration information to the startup configuration file on any of the routers, then erase the startup configuration file with the following command from all the affected routers. We did not do a copy run start anywhere, so we did not save anything to any of the workstations. We can now log out.